The British monarchy, an institution steeped in centuries of tradition, has been thrust into uncharted territory. On a quiet February morning, Buckingham Palace became the epicenter of a seismic shift that has left the world reeling. King Charles III, who ascended to the throne just over a year ago following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, has announced his abdication. The news has sent shockwaves through the United Kingdom and beyond, raising questions about the future of the monarchy, the role of the royal family in modern society, and the personal reasons behind Charles's unprecedented decision. The announcement. A monarch steps down. The announcement came in the form of a brief statement delivered by King Charles III himself from the balcony of Buckingham Palace, flanked by senior members of the royal family, including his wife, Queen Camilla, and his heir, Prince William. The king appeared resolute but visibly emotional. His words were simple, yet profound. After much reflection, I have decided to step down as your king. This decision has not been made lightly, but I believe it is in the best interests of the monarchy and the nation I have served for so many years. The statement, which lasted less than 5 minutes, left more questions than answers. Why would a man who waited over 7 decades to ascend the throne choose to relinquish it after such a short reign? What does this mean for the future of the British monarchy? And how will this decision impact the royal family, both personally and institutionally? The immediate aftermath, chaos and confusion. Within minutes of the announcement, Buckingham Palace was inundated with calls from government officials, foreign dignitaries, and journalists seeking clarification. The palace, known for its meticulous planning and protocol, was caught off guard. Senior aides scrambled to draft a more detailed statement, while royal correspondents speculated wildly about the reasons behind the abdication. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak convened an emergency cabinet meeting to discuss the implications of the king's decision. The government, already grappling with economic challenges and political instability, now faced the added pressure of navigating a constitutional crisis. The last time a British monarch abdicated was in 1936, when King Edward VIII stepped down to marry Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee. That decision plunged the monarchy into turmoil, and many feared that history was repeating itself. The royal family, a house divided. The abdication has exposed deep fissures within the royal family. Prince William, now King William V, finds himself thrust into a role he had expected to inherit decades later. At 41, William is the youngest monarch to ascend the throne since Queen Victoria. While he has been groomed for this role since birth, the suddenness of his father's decision has left him and his wife, Catherine, Princess of Wales, grappling with the immense responsibility. William's relationship with his younger brother, Prince Harry, has also come under scrutiny. Harry, who stepped back from royal duties in 2020 and relocated to California with his wife, Meghan Markle, has yet to comment publicly on the abdication. Sources close to the Duke of Sussex suggest that he was blindsided by the news and is struggling to reconcile his personal feelings with his duty to the crown. The brothers, once inseparable, now find themselves on opposite sides of an ocean and a growing divide. Queen Camilla, who stood by Charles throughout his reign, faces an uncertain future. While she retains the title of Queen Consort, her role within the royal family is likely to diminish as William and Catherine take center stage. Camilla's relationship with the public has been complicated, and her position as a stepmother to William and Harry adds another layer of complexity to an already fraught situation. The public reaction: shock, anger, and uncertainty. The British public, known for its deep affection for the monarchy, has reacted with a mix of shock, anger, and uncertainty. Crowds gathered outside Buckingham Palace, many holding signs expressing their support for Charles, while others questioned the wisdom of his decision. Social media was ablaze with speculation, with hashtags like abdication crisis and King Charles trending worldwide. Opinions are deeply divided. Some view Charles's decision as a brave and selfless act, allowing a younger generation to take the reins of an institution in need of modernization. Others see it as a betrayal of the trust placed in him by the British people. He waited his whole life for this role, and now he's just walking away? One London resident remarked. It feels like a slap in the face. The global impact, a monarchy in transition. The abdication has reverberated far beyond the borders of the United Kingdom. In the 14 other Commonwealth realms where Charles served as head of state, leaders are grappling with the implications of his decision. Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, among others, must now decide whether to recognize William as their new monarch or use this moment to reconsider their ties to the British crown. In Europe, where monarchies have faced increasing scrutiny in recent years, Charles's decision has sparked a broader debate about the relevance of hereditary rule in the 21st century. Spain's King Felipe VI and Sweden's King Carl XVI Gustaf have both issued statements expressing their support for Charles. But behind the scenes, there is growing concern about the stability of their own institutions. The road ahead, a new era for the monarchy. As the dust begins to settle, all eyes are on King William V and Queen Catherine. The couple, known for their modern approach to royal duties, now face the daunting task of steering the monarchy through one of the most challenging periods in its history. William has already signaled his intention to modernize the institution, with plans to reduce the number of working royals and focus on issues such as mental health, climate change, and youth engagement. However, the road ahead is fraught with challenges. The monarchy's popularity has waned in recent years, particularly among younger generations who view it as an outdated relic of a bygone era. William and Catherine will need to strike a delicate balance between preserving tradition and embracing change, all while navigating the personal and political fallout from Charles's abdication. The legacy of King Charles III. A reign cut short. For King Charles III, the decision to abdicate marks the end of a lifelong journey. Born into a role he did not choose, Charles spent decades preparing for the throne, only to step down after a brief and tumultuous reign. His legacy is likely to be defined not by his accomplishments as king, but by the unprecedented nature of his decision. Historians will debate the reasons behind his abdication for years to come. Some will point to his age. Charles was 74 when he ascended the throne, and the physical and emotional toll of the role. Others will speculate about tensions within the royal family, or the pressure of living up to the legacy of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, who reigned for 70 years. Conclusion: a monarchy at a crossroads. The abdication of King Charles III is a moment of profound significance, not just for the British monarchy, but for the world. It is a reminder that even the most enduring institutions are not immune to change, and that the actions of individuals can have far-reaching consequences. As the royal family navigates this uncharted territory, the world will be watching. Will King William V and Queen Catherine be able to modernize the monarchy and secure its future? Or will this moment mark the beginning of the end for one of the world's oldest institutions? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the abdication of King Charles III has forever changed the face of the British monarchy, and its impact will be felt for generations to come.